Hi everybody, Patrick here from EngineeringShop.com, PaintballProps.com, and ElectronicLessons.com. Today I wanted to show off our newest escape room prop, and there's even a lot of room for customization here. I'll get to that a little bit later, but the basic hardware is 5 different buttons, all of different color, plugged directly into the board. There are 5 4-pin headers on the board labeled white, green, red, yellow, and blue. You can mount these buttons easily, and I'll give you a demonstration a little bit later, but it also comes with a mag lock, an electromagnetic lock, a key power module, so when you turn the key it turns power on. If you don't want to use the key, you can actually short that using an included jumper. We'll get to that a little bit later. A siren that connects right here, and you'll also have a 12-volt wall adapter that plugs in right here. But I don't have that hooked up right now. So let me give you a quick demonstration of how this works. This looks even better in a dimly lit room. Hopefully this looks as good as it looks from my end. So what you do is you plug in your AC to DC power supply that's included. Right now I'm using a benchtop power supply so I can monitor the current consumption. And I'm going to turn the key to the on position. The key module comes with 2 keys on one keychain. So I'll turn it on. All 5 buttons flash. To start the game, or to start program mode, I have to press any button. And when you let go, it gives you 3 beeps. And then it scrolls through 3 times. It just scrolls through, it's just kind of pretty to look at. And now I have to program in my 5-digit code. Now, I can do 5 different buttons. I can do 5 of the same button. I can do combinations. So what I'll do is I will program in blue, blue, yellow, yellow, white. And it scrolls again. And then gives 3 beeps. Now we're in game mode. Now what you'll notice is right off the bat, as soon as you power up, that electromagnet is on there. Power is applied to it. And it does come with the mounting hardware. And if you want, there is a video that I've created about the mounting hardware. So that's plugged directly into the board. So if I want to complete the game, I have to enter in, I believe it was blue, blue, yellow, yellow, white. If I type in any other code, or any other combination, the siren goes off for a short period of time and then goes back into the main game. So let's try, I believe this was the combo. I've been talking so I don't really remember. I believe it's blue, blue, yellow, yellow, white. And the unit beeps, keeps beeping 3 times. The mag lock disengages. I'll put it back on there, and I'll reset the system by pressing red and blue at the same time. And as you might have seen, this popped back into place and now is re-energized. And now we've just reset the system. So the function is very, very simple, and it's very easy to set up. Everything plugs nicely into the board. If you purchase this, you can have everything connected together. But before we do another demonstration, let me just quickly show you the board. There are 2 power options. You can use one or the other. Right now I'm using the terminal block. On the left there's a V+ symbol, on the right there's a GND symbol. GND means ground, DC ground, and V+ means your positive voltage. If you turn those around, you'll fry it. Now what I would suggest is this comes with a 12-volt, 2-amp AC to DC wall adapter. So you just have to plug in 12 volts right there, mount your system. I do the electronics, you make it your own, and then you can mount the key module. Now the key module has, you can plug it in, and what you can do, I'm hoping you can see, sorry, is you can mount this using this mounting nut. So you can mount it to your fixture. And again, it does come with 2 keys, and you can remove one, put it somewhere safe. And if you don't want to use the key module, you want it to power up as soon as you plug in power, you can use this jumper and simply place it over this 2-pin header. It's kind of hard for me to maneuver in there from this perspective. What I'll do is I will just place it on there. And now if I plug in my power supply, again right now I'm using my benchtop, not using an AC to DC power supply. If I would plug it in, I simply plug it in and power is applied. So I'm going to remove power. I'm going to remove this 2-pin header. Now this key module has a red wire and a black wire. Doesn't matter. It's just a switch. Polarity doesn't matter. Plug it back in and we are back in business. The siren plugs into this jack right here. The electromagnetic lock has two wires, red and black. Red goes in the bottom slot from your perspective. Black goes in the top slot. There's two indicators, B and R, for black and red. Very easy. Again, these buttons all plug in directly to the board. Each different 4-pin header has an indication as to what color is plugged in where. You can mount your buttons however you'd like, in a circular manner, in a pyramid manner, in a straight line. It doesn't matter, as long as you plug in the right buttons to the right headers. Plugs right into the board. White wires to the right from your perspective, and red wire to the left. And so it's very easy. Plugs right in. Now what you'll notice right here, there's a little 6-pin header for a timer connection. Now if you've checked out our other escape room / paintball props, like the Betty 4.0 bomb prop, or the Biohazard set, our Biohazard escape room set, or even our Mine Cutter bomb prop, they all have little timers, little timer boards, countdown timer boards. If you want this to be customized for you and you want a timer board, you want to make this a timed game, I can customize it for you. Plug a timer in right there and program the timer to work as you'd like. Of course, that is an additional cost that's negotiated depending on the customization of the software. This is the basic set, but it does come with the electromagnetic lock, the key module, the siren, power adapter, AC to DC wall adapter, main board tested and assembled, and the 4 buttons. So let's do one more demonstration. Again, the software here is very simple, makes for a very easy game, very user-friendly. Power it up. Oh, sorry, I didn't apply my main power. So I apply my main power, power it up. Electromagnetic lock is on, it's steady. All of the LED buttons flash. I press 1. As soon as I let go, 3 beeps, scrolls through a couple of times, and now it's ready for us to choose our combination. So just for the sake of simplicity, I'll program in 5 buttons. Let's do yellow, green, red, yellow, blue. Scroll a couple times, beep, the game starts. Again, with no timer attached, it's completely up to the game master how long they have to solve the puzzle. So obviously the game master would set out other puzzles that would, once solved, would offer clues to the combination of the unit. So if they enter in the wrong code. Also, if you find the siren to be too loud, you can muffle it with a piece of fabric. Let's enter in the right actually, let's enter in one more incorrect combination. Okay, let's enter in the right combination. You hear the relay click. The magnetic lock is now not powered anymore. It will keep beeping. Doesn't matter what button combination you press. Has to be blue and red. Let go. Maglock is now energized again, and we've reset the system. So now we have to reprogram our buttons. And now I've programmed in a combination of yellow, 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 yellow. So that's it. Very easy, very user-friendly, very easy to program. Let's quickly talk about the buttons and how they work, and then I'll end the video. Now, how would you mount the buttons to your fixture, do you ask? What I would do, or what you do, is you simply carefully turn the button, and basically it removes from the main button fixture. Now it's just a piece of plastic. What you'll notice here is that you can remove this mounting nut, and you can either mount from here, which this has a diameter of 24 millimeters, so you need a 24 millimeter drill. Alternately, you can, and basically once you drill that, you can use this, place it back in your fixture, and then from underneath, put the nut back on. Alternately, what you can do is you can drill a 24 millimeter hole, and then this little bracket right here comes off. Just needs a little bit of coercion. And you could mount it potentially from here if you had a bigger drill piece. But that's not necessarily required. Now what you'll notice is, I'm hoping you can see this, there's a little tiny notch here. And on the inside of the of this bracket, there's also a little notch. So when you're putting it back together, you're going to need to make sure that they line up. Then of course, from the bottom, once you've placed this into your fixture, from the bottom, put that mounting nut back in, and now what you need to do, hopefully you can see this, is you'll notice that there's a little button here, a little yellow button. What you need to do is you need to just gently turn the button until it clicks into the place right here, then hold it here and turn right. And there you have it. Now if you look at the button, you'll notice the little white push mechanism pushes that button down. You can hear the satisfying click. So that's it. Very, very simple. I can do customization for different fees depending on the complexity of what you need done. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Check out our Biohazard escape room set at paintballprops.com. Also check out our Betty 4.0, our Pulsar unit, and our Domination box set. I've also got large displays coming and lots of other fun escape room props. So thanks for watching. Have a great day and take care.